I just wanted to let everyone know that my Twitter was hacked on approximately February 10th. I got 40-something messages telling me I was hacked and to change my password. I seldom log into Twitter, and the last couple of times I did, which I think was about February 20th and 22nd, I didn't notice I had 40-something messages, either because my browser is messed up, I was hacking something in the Firefox GUI, and sometimes certain things don't appear or update until I mouse over it, or I just never noticed it because I haven't been very active on Twitter. I noticed all my inboxes or PMs or whatever, when I clicked on it to message someone. Anyhow, the hack was most likely a spam bot of some sort. It subscribed me to about 100 people, and apparently was sending links to all my followers to check out various Twitter accounts. Well, I changed my password, unsubscribed from everybody I don't recall being subscribed to, so if anyone has been getting some spam junk from my Twitter, I apologize for that. When I first signed up to Twitter, I used a simple to guess password that could have been hacked using simple dictionary method, and short enough that even a brute force attack would have unlocked it pretty fast. I originally signed up to Twitter to jump in the middle of the fighting in mudslinging between Femitheist Divine and Snake Plisskenist. I didn't think I was going to use it for anything, so I used a simple password. When my old YouTube channel got its second strike, I realized the channel may be going down and realized the importance of having different social networking sites to connect, and told everyone to follow me on Twitter, and I never changed the password because by the time I assumed I used a really complex password and had it stored in my password manager, and always logged in with the password saved to my Firefox password manager. Anyhow, it is a very complex password consisting of random ASCII characters, thus dictionary method won't hack it, and it's long enough to where brute force would take forever. My add-ons for Twitter seem to be unchanged, and so I doubt there is any add-on logging the password. If it gets hacked again, I will remove all add-ons, and change the password again, but again, I do believe it was a matter of it being a super easy to hack password. I will be coming out with a whole series of videos eventually. I am working on promoting a concept for our movement. Yeah, it's going to be another one of those inflammatory, sensitive, controversial topics, or actually a multitude of topics, so it needs to be expressed not in one video, but with a series which dissects the different elements of the concept. I am also going to upload a video of me and Cloverfield arguing months ago in the comment section on one of Girl Writes What's videos. It will be ridiculously long. Not only is it a text-to-speech back and forth of what we already had, it's my long-ass reply to her final message to me. The reason I will be posting this is because so many important and powerful subjects were being argued from every angle imaginable, and I think it will be a great educational experience for my audience. But placing our argument into a palatable video is really difficult. It's a ton of work. I also have a few ponage videos I am making, and at least one short cartoon like some of the others in the past, so I have a great variety of videos on the way, which I will hopefully have done and be able to start releasing each video once every other day, starting between 1 and 3 weeks from now. It just depends on how long it's going to take me to finish the series. Plus I am taking a break from all this video making because I have been sick this past week with one of the worst colds I have ever had in my life, so my brain is in a bit of a fog and I can't concentrate on what I am doing, and thus have to take a break. And if I don't start releasing videos at least within the next month, assume this cold killed me, in which case, being of completely unsound mind, as my last will and testament, I hereby bequeath my goldfish, Chester, to Sparky Fister. Another thing, Ivo, known better on YouTube as HT Arcade, is starting a new YouTube channel. It's called Rick Aguilera, and I'll leave a link in the description. I will be uploading his old videos to Dailymotion, where he can download them, and re-upload them to his channel. And from what I understand he will be making a new video sometime tonight, or whenever he gets home he said, and I'll also include his Twitter in the description. And one more thing that might be of interest to some MGTOW who happen to have Netflix. There is an episode of The Twilight Zone, original series, Season 1, Episode 30, entitled A Stop at Willoughby. This episode is about a man who is beginning to crack under the pressure of the fast-paced business world. He wants out, but his wife pushes him to man up, take it like a man, hang in there and make that money to keep up her lifestyle. The way he just wants a simple and relaxing life. The way she cracks the whip for him to run on that treadmill. It rather reminded me of the Sandman video, The Misandry Treadmill, and I just realized you don't need Netflix. I found the entire episode on YouTube, link in the description, and I have seen this in real life. A man who loses his job, is considering quitting his job, and the fury and scorn of his wife who simply refuses to allow her meal ticket to reduce their standard of living. It makes me wonder why there are male traditionalists among us. What man wants to live this way? What man would fight to preserve a lifestyle where the well-being and survival of his family rests solely on him, forcing him to push, just keep pushing forward and hope he never slips? A man whose wife's relation to him is the same as a prostitute's relation with one of her clients. She's sweet when he has money, but money is the only thing she cares about. The access to her pussy is nothing more than a business arrangement. Why would any man praise and preserve that way of life under the guise of you just have to find the right one? And while not every wife is like that, not every traditional setup is like that, it is a strong underlying theme, and finding the right one is foolish advice, seeing as how every man is trying to find the right one, and due to the chemical intoxication of love, his ability to make a sober judgment on whether or not she is the right one has been compromised. The coldness of this wife, in that one brief scene, speaks volumes of what is going on behind the fake smile of the happy housewife. I have seen the argument the protagonist and his wife had, in real life, both from the upper middle class, and even low-class families. So if you got 23 minutes to spare with nothing better to do, you should check out that episode, and think about how miserable a man makes himself to satisfy his woman, and wonder if access to her cunt is worth that lifestyle. Oh yeah, and quick shout out to my newest biggest fan, Kyojiro Kajinuma. This dude has been watching all my videos from start to finish, and leaves a nice comment. Like every time I click on my Google Plus alerts, he has left a message on one of my videos. The dude has been on an RBK marathon for a week. Also, anyone on Tumblr, in addition to following me, which you should be doing, unless you suck, there is someone else you should check out, Under the Goddess. Under the Goddess is a one-man army of men's rights, posting on Twitter, posting on Tumblr, posting on his blog. The dude posts good stories, critiques of articles, rebuttals to morons and so on. I never seen someone so dedicated to the cause, and I thought I ought to give props to that. Am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, I just finished a new blog post on my WordPress blog. It's not a great post, it's a long read critiquing a Huffington Post article called 11 Girly Things Men Wish They Could Do Without Judgment. It's not a great post, it's just there. If I had anything really powerful or entertaining to say, I'd make it into a video. But I figure I just mention I am slightly still active off of YouTube, mainly just been busy with making this video series, and nursing the black plague, or cold, that I've had for a week now. So yeah, my Twitter was hacked, it's all good now. HT Arcade has a new channel, an interesting episode of The Twilight Zone. Under the Goddess has been kicking ass like a one-man army. Kyojiro Kajinuma has been on an RBK marathon, and I made a new blog post. That's it. Have a nice day.